Greetings, welcome to Q&A. Does God understand that I'm living with this guy? He says you will marry me. That's the question I've been receiving from most ladies. So their concern is that they're living in fornication. Will God understand because they now have children and stuff? Well, first things first, if we go back to Genesis, the scripture says a man shall pull out from his father's house, he shall walk away and be cleaved to his wife, and then the wife remains under a covering. There's a shift that must happen from a fatherly figure to this new husband who also should play the father figure to her. But you need to take note of something. That blessing has to come from a biological father if the father exists, if he's still alive. And if the father is not alive, of course, there are people that still uphold the tradition to ensure that the child is released in a good way. So what I can say is that God understands that you are living the way you want. That's what he understands. But it's important to do what is right. I know, especially those in Africa, there are these lobola stuff, the dowry money, that is a lot, and the person is not even working. They want about 100,000 rands, which is in equivalent to dollars, let's say about $7,000 for dowry. And the person maybe is not even earning so much. If the person is earning 3,500 rands a month, how do you expect such a person to remove so much? So my word doesn't just go to those who are already staying with their companions. Those who are staying with their companions, go and present yourselves with whatever that you have so that you receive the family blessing. And then to the fathers and the mothers, I understand that there are traditions, but do not sell your daughters. They are priceless. They are of more value than the price tag that you put on them. I think you should, this is my personal opinion, I think you should allow the child to find, let's say the child has been found by somebody that loves them. So allow them to live with that person, not because that person must have money or maybe that person must buy them. So right now, as a result of that, you hinder the blessing that is supposed to manifest in your child's life. You sincerely want your child to be successful, but how shall the child be successful without your blessing? So do not look into the price tag that you put, but rather look into the joy that the child will receive, and also the success that comes with the blessing. Where there is a blessing of the father, that means that marriage will stand and it will work well. That's for those in Africa. For those in the Western world, the same thing applies. Every relationship needs the parents' blessings. So do what is right, present yourself, go for those introductions so that the Lord can be involved in what you are doing. So at the moment, I think that's where I can stop. I can probably come for part 2 as the Spirit directs me.